What's up, Shacklz gang? This is Jaleel Shacklz, your advice guru. In today's video, I want to go ahead and talk about story time at the DMV. If you've never been to the DMV, it is the longest process, even if you make an appointment. But this video will definitely tell you what you need and the process that I went through trying to re-get my license. As I said, re-get my license. See, this happened because I went out with coworkers. I only had 2 beers. And then I stored my jacket behind a little trash can. I did that because they don't have anywhere you can actually put your jacket. So it's one of those moments where you put your jacket down and you pray to God you could get it back at that time that you're finished with the night. So the night ends, I check my pockets, we leave. The place closes, and I realize I don't have my ID. Now, by this point I'm kind of freaking out. And the only reason why I noticed also is because I went to ARCO and I was looking for my ID. And for some reason, I just didn't have it. And I was like, oh my gosh. But they allowed me to buy cigarettes anyway. And for the record, I quit smoking, so yeah. But then when I told my girl about it, she goes, you know what? You should definitely make an appointment to get your ID. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I have a pretty good car, I won't get pulled over, but at the end of the day, you gotta listen to your girl. Next day comes up, and it's February 16th. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to my girl make that appointment. So I go to the DMV website, I start filling out everything, and then I read at the end before I fully submit it that it said March 16th. So the whole time, I'm thinking it's the same day appointment. I'm like, oh, hell nah, I'm going in today. So I leave my house, and I start off, I go to Wesco. The place was too freaking packed. So then I went over to Almani's, still a line, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait in this line. I wait in the line, get near the front, and there was like 2 or 3 Asian people that didn't understand the English and what she was saying. Like, if you don't have certain items, then you might as well just go home because there will be something on your license and it won't be like a regular license. So I get to the front. They pass me through. I give my social security card. And then they say, do you have a birth certificate? And I said, no, but I just lost my ID. So I'm over here thinking that I could re-get my ID easily. No problem. But no. She was like, oh, if you don't have your birth certificate, then it's going to say federal limits applied, which basically means that you're certifying yourself under AB 40, meaning that you'll have a license, but you don't live in California. That's basically putting me as an immigrant, if you will. And so I'm at the DMV, I hit my mom. I'm like, all right, mom, I need my birth certificate. So can you get it from the house? I'll give you gas money. Just go ahead and get it and then bring it here. We're good. And I kid you not, she went home. She took a picture of my old ID and my social security card and said, sorry, I don't have the birth certificate, so can you give him his ID? I call her back immediately and say, Mom, everything has to be in print. You've been to the DMV more times than I have. This isn't school. You can't send a permission slip to say, hey, send me an ID and we're good. You have to bring that in person. So I go from El Monte to Norwalk to the Hall of Records, and I pay $28 to get it. And Janelle was amazing. She heard part of my story and heard all that I'm going through and understood. So I left her a really good compliment. So then I went from there. I went to the Fullerton DMV. So this is about the 3rd DMV now. And I get in the appointment line because they said I could get in the line and they'll just give me a number since everything's already filled out. I get to that front of that line and then the guy goes, hi, sir, what are you here for? And I'm like, well, I lost my ID, I'm just trying to get another one. You're gonna have to wait in the other line, sir. And I was like, oh no, it's fine. Do you have an appointment? No, sir, but do you have an appointment? Then I just walked my butt around the freaking building, so I had to wait that much longer. I get to the front of that line, and she goes, do you have your license and registration? I look back at that line, I'm like, please don't make me wait. I don't want to wait in this long line anymore. Please, help me. So then she gives me a number, G196. I'm like, cool. This is gonna be quicker than ever. Then I hear G111. So now I gotta wait 85 people until my number comes up. So I go to Arco, get a sandwich, start talking to random people. Finally get there, get ready to pay another $28. I wish I stopped zooming in. There we go. So I get sent to the lady, pay another $28 for the same license. But then I had to take a picture for this license. I thought it would have just been a picture. They send you out. Not even a picture. I thought it would have been, here's your license, get out of here. No, I got to go through another process. And then she's like, oh, you have to wait in line to take your picture. I said, I got work in about 45 minutes and I still got to get dressed for it. She put me in a quick line, took my picture, and then sent me on my way and gave me a temporary license. So if you decide to go to the DMV, make sure you have your social security card, your birth certificate. If you are already driving, make sure that you have your license and registration, which is that big paper with a paragraph that basically says your height, weight, eye color, address, and other features about yourself. So that you don't have to go through a process such as myself. You guys have a great day. Jaleel Shacklz. Definitely put your comments in the section below of your experiences at the DMV. If you think it should take a lot shorter or your opinion on it. Jaleel Shacklz. Deuces.